It's Wednesday. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road
And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's a Renaissance Man. It's daily variety show Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,374 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. We're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam friends. And we're going to get into it. Apparently there's something going on with the moon, how it's formed. We're going to read a story about it. But that's just one little small segment of the show. What do we have going on this week? Lots of crazy stuff. Friday, 6th feature film, Worst Coach Ever, premieres at 9 p.m. I hope you guys will join me for that. All you have to do is head over to YouTube and subscribe to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. It's right under my picture here on TikTok. This is an hour and 27-minute hilarious comedy. Basically, just the overview. Coach McLavin takes the high school team to the championship. Then he's asked to lead the USA team. Head coach! And I just rip on LeBron James the whole time because he's a crybaby, you know? And so basically it's hilarious. Live improvisation, just like the first 5 feature films I've released. And if you have a chance, join us. It's at 9 p.m. on Friday. It's free. And there's no swearing, so you can watch it with anybody, any age. And it's just a stream of consciousness live improvisation comedy. I hope you guys will join us for it. But what we do here at night is we get together and get away from the negative world for a little while. You know, there's so much going on in everybody's lives. We need to get a break. We need a break. This show is the break, for me at least, in my life, where I show up here every night and just get into something, express myself fully for a half hour or so. And to me, if you could find a way to the moment, then you could at least free yourself of the baggage of life. You know, in general, we're so bogged down by the immense amount of detail. And when you start to get in there with like a fine-tooth comb, it's crazy. You start to get overwhelmed. So you need to, from time to time, just say, you know what, I'm not going to think about any of it. Just shut it all off for a half hour. And that's what I hope you'll do with me on a daily here on the Renaissance Man Show. Been showing up for 1,374 days in a row. This is the longest running show on planet Earth. So if you can, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, share, and remember, back tomorrow.
So many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Oh, wow. There's something to live for. Yeah, yeah. There's something to die for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski's over here. He's ready to give us a woo-woo. Who's ready for a woo-woo?
There's something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski, I'm going to just be quiet, and I'm going to point to you for a woo-hoo. Woo-hoo! Right? Oh, you know, sometimes I'm happy that I wasn't speaking right in the middle of the woo-hoo, because that would ruin a woo-hoo. It's a woo-hoo moment. You let it happen. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze was kind of louder than the woo-hoo. We're dealing with it. Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing well. How's everybody doing? If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is the longest running show on Earth. What have we been doing for 4.5 years? Creating. There's 196 songs on iTunes. It's 15 albums written and created, looped right here. Songs like... This will be coming out of my next album. I just wrote it last week. Right here in the moment.
You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world.
How about this one?
It's the blame game, blame game. Yeah, it's the blame game. Yeah. Oh, look, everyone's insane. Yeah. Everyone is the blame game. It's the blame game. Oh, it's the blame game. Oh, look, it's the blame game.
to write something tonight, guys. Freaking guitar's making a lot of noise, though. Can you stop making that noise, please? Cable. Cable guy. So, guys, we played a bunch of covers last night. It was kind of nice. We played that song Creep. It was like, ooh. You should play something now, Mark. Yesterday I was playing like a bunch of different random covers, some show tune type of stuff, and it got pretty wild. Like that song got stuck in my head, that Never Be Alone song or whatever it is. You guys know this song? I don't know why I can't get it out of my head. And it's probably like people don't like it, but I really don't give a crap. I think it's a cool tune. And bottom line is it goes like this. And I can't sing the higher version because it's like a girl song and she kills it. First of all, tune that sucker up, dude. Is that where it is, Joanne? All shine 1,000 spotlights. All the stars steal the night sky. Never be alone. Never be alone. If times of gold are still too little, these hands are cold. The world with Tidal. Never be alone. Never, you know, for me, but never, never. Our stars we steal from the night will never be enough. Never be enough. Anyway, that's the song. I kind of got stuck in my head there for a moment. At least yesterday, right? Guys, we did it. But then we did this, and this is pretty freaking crazy. This song. When you were here before, I couldn't look in your eyes. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me crawl. You float like a feather. A beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so special. I'm hungry. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? No, I don't belong here. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. To give it us control. Want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice, yes, when I'm not around. special. I wish I was special. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What am I doing here? Yeah, I don't belong here. Guys, I broke a freaking string. Gosh almighty. That may have been my last E string, too, for this guitar at least. Oh, I forgot. So we get good old freaking Petruccia. What's her name again, guys? Do you remember what the name of this guitar is? Does anybody remember? I think it was Shanae. Good old Shanae. Actually, Shanae's may have been that guitar. This may not be Shanae. Is it playing? Oh, yeah. That sounds great right there. Nice tuning. Never be in tune again, right? That's what they said. We're jazz guitaring it now. What the hell is that? I hope my neck's okay still. This is the one that Chris helped me get fixed by giving me some confidence to do it. So put some freaking glue on it, dude. Throw some freaking clamps on it, dude. And leave it for a week. Dude. I like this jazz guitar. We're dealing with it, Joanne. What the hell is that? I gotta put some. Okay, there we go. So now that we have the jazz guitar out, let's put the beat seat on. Guys, it is pajama night, Renaissance Man style. You know, when you're down it, you're down it. Getting ready for the day tomorrow. Big real estate day. Guys, I want to share this amazing property if you guys don't know about it already. It's called 364 Laurel Road in New Canaan, Connecticut. It's an amazing listing. I did an open house there last week. It's got a sports court, basketball interior, indoor golf simulator, bowling alley. It's insane. And I want to sell that property. So if you know anybody who is looking for something completely insane, less than an hour outside of New York City, send them my way. I'm Realtor by day, Renaissance Man by night for 1,374 days in a row. All right, see, one more, two. When you gotta get tuned a few times, sometimes when they fall off. That'll work. like no one really cares if it's going okay. In fact, seems like a accelerated course to destruction. Accelerated course to destruction. Sun rises every day. It's all depending on how you decide to play it. Can you feel the light on your face? Or is your glass half empty? Open up your mind, open up your heart. Open up your mind. See, I just have everything's blocked up. I can't erase this. We still haven't come up with lyrics yet for this. That's gonna be some crazy, like hillbilly-ish, like I don't know, something crazy cool about that tune. Then. I can't get rid of that then. You got to wake up, wake up, wake up to the real world. Wake up. to. Yeah, no one is demanding no more. Common sense out the window. Yeah, it's the playing game. Yeah, it's the playing game. Oh, it's the playing game. Yeah, oh, look, it's the playing game. It's the playing game. It's the playing game. Oh, look, it's the playing game. Everyone look, it's the playing game. Guys, how the freak do I raise the blame game? Again! You can't freaking erase the blame game, dude. I think if anything of the four, this is the only one I could erase. And that's freaking fire, but we gotta get something to be able to loop in there, you know? Wake up to you. Like that one I may be able to get rid of. I don't want it. Yay! It's just terrible when you get a guitar that's way out of tune because it's been sitting here for a week. And I had a broken neck last week for a year and a half. It's the first week it's been played in 2 years, guys. How's that? Pretty cool. Since Batmark versus Supermark. Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. Worst coach ever. I hope you guys will join me for that. Get some freaking popcorn out. Spread the word. It's a feature film on a Friday night. You know? This is where it sounds the prettiest. So much smoother when you just do it normal. Really? Wow. You know, I don't know what it is. Sometimes my hands aren't feeling right. Joanne for wheezing through the whole freaking song. You know, she's always wheezing. It's times like this when you just wish she didn't wheeze all the time. You're like, could you just take a freaking, like, break or something? That was almost a wrong tube situation right there. That could have been bad. I was there. All of a sudden took a sip of the coffee. It sort of went wrong tube situation anyway, even though I didn't want it to. Guys, I hope you know, We're doing it. Right, Joe? No, Joanne, we know you're doing it. With the wheeze. So, guys, we're just a few days away from feature film number 6. Who's excited to see the full film? I can't wait. I actually... While I'm working tonight, I may actually go and preview it myself just to watch, because I haven't seen it on the big screen yet. Only on my phone when I was editing it. So, dude, I told you that was like almost a bad tube. Wrong tube. It sort of slid down the wrong tube. So I'm kind of like in the middle of almost coughing, you know, where you got like you're almost going to cough because you just had, wrong tube. No, Joanne, we know you just wheeze because you got the bugaboos. I trusted this. Freaking Joanne, you know. So, guys, we do have one story of the day, and I want to share it with you. We're going to read it together because I don't freaking know what the hell's real and what's not. Let's see, Joanne, pull it up if you can. If you could stop the wheezing for 13 seconds and freaking do your job. You know, it's one of those things when you just realize that Joanne's a wheezer. No, not the band. We like the band, Joanne. We just don't like you. Here we go. So we have a story on the screen, but Joanne, why am I not on the screen? I was on the screen. Now I'm not on the screen. Renaissance. Oh, thank you, Joanne, for putting me on the screen. Sometimes she forgets to put me on the screen. Anyway, guys, we're doing it. How did the moon form? Let's get going on this one, Joanne. Joanne, you're going to get going on this one because I am about to read a moon story before I go nighty-nights. What the hell is that? That doesn't look like the moon. Oh, that's because that's how it's forming. Here we go. How did the moon form? A supercomputer may have just found the answer. Is that like that AI generator, Joanne, where you could be like, show me how the moon formed, and then the AI generator's like, I think this is how it's done based on all the information that I could find out there. Let's see, we have the moon could have formed in just a few hours. The moon could have formed immediately after a cataclysmic impact that tore off a chunk of Earth and hurled it into space, a new study suggested. Since the 1970s, astronomers have thought that the moon could have been made by a collision between Earth and ancient Mars-sized protoplanet called Theia. The colossal impact would have created an enormous debris field from which our lunar companions slowly formed over thousands of years. But a new hypothesis based on supercomputer simulations made at a higher resolution than ever before suggests that the moon's formation may not have been a slow, gradual process after all, but one that instead took place within just a few hours. The scientists published their findings on October 4th in the journal, the Astrophysical Journal letters. Check it out. That's a really hot ticket one. You can't even get a copy. You got to call the editor. Hey, can you send me a copy? Sorry, we're only doing digital because we ran out. Everybody wanted it, you know. What we have learned, is that right? This is what Jacob Kijera said over here. What we have learned is that it's very hard to predict. Is it learned or learnt? It may be learned. It must be learned. This guy's a freaking like computational cosmologist. He's not saying the wrong word. What we have learned is that we're very hard to predict how much resolution you need to simulate these violent and complex collisions reliably. You simply have to keep testing until you find that increasing the resolution even further stops making a difference in the answer you get. Jacob Kijera, you put me asleep. You know, I'm reading a story about your stupid freaking resolutions and further stops, and I'm freaking yawning now. You know, scientists got their first clues about the moon's creation after the return of Apollo 11 mission in 1969. You mean the one that they went to the moon in 1969 with less than 12 megabytes of computational power? I think if they went to the moon, but they've lost the technology now. Lost the technology, just have freaking Elon Musk draw you a map. You're going to go on that direction. Oh, yeah, look, you're going to go over there, take a right, and when you get there, drop off, I'm going to buy Twitter. He's buying Twitter now. That's another story, maybe for tomorrow. Guys, Apollo 11 mission in 1969, the one that went to the moon, you know, the one where the guy was standing on the moon and they left him there just to get that shot from the lunar module. Perfectly shot. Look, we panned as well from here on planet Earth. Other clues point to a largest natural satellite being birthed by a violent collision between Earth and the hypothetical planet, which they call Theia, guys. We already read that part. Guys, this is a very long story. I'm not reading it. Joanne, if you want, send it the link in the chat. Okay, so if people want to click on it, they can go and read it. You know, the full story. How did the moon form? Go and check it out. It's by Ben Turner. He spent 7 years writing it. Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to write about this for the rest of my life. Freaking guy. He got the Pulitzer, though. Like, that was important for him. He's like, I want to make sure I get the Pulitzer. He got it. He's Pulitzering it. Here's the link, guys, just in case you want to read his story. This is Ben Turner's story right here. Simulations. Moon-formed, doing it. You guys are doing it. You're doing the reading yourself on that one. Because I don't have time for you, Ben. I don't have time for you and your freaking novel, you know? I'm just going to write a novel about how the moon was formed supercomputer style. We get it. We started getting in. We were like 7 days in. We're like, this is too much, guys. What page are we on? Page like 27? How many are there? 7,342. You're going to be here until you're 94. How old are you now? 7. What the? You know what I mean? It's that bad. It's that bad. 92 years just to get through it. Some people were really into it, though. They're like, yay. 92 years. Oh, goodness, guys. I do have to say, it is one of those days where I think I'm going to try to get myself some sleep tonight. You know? I'm feeling a little tired. And it's probably a good thing. We're usually up pretty late. And tomorrow I have, just like every day, it's an important day. Why? Because I need to sell some real estate. So if you guys are looking to buy or sell any real estate, or you know anybody who's wanting to buy or sell real estate, send them to the one guy who keeps showing up for 4.5 years for you. And that's how I make a living for my family. So I'm going to continue to show up for free every single day for the rest of my life in order to make this world a better place, at least in this zone right here, this environment, this one little circle of ours. And I'm going to just keep showing up for that. But whenever you need real estate assistance, just please think of me, and I can find you an agent anywhere in the country. But if you are in New York or Connecticut, I can actually personally work with you, which I'd love to do. And if not, I'll still be in touch with you, and I'll find you an amazing agent. And if that agent sells a property, they would actually send me a small part of their commission. It costs you nothing to call me. It literally costs you nothing. It will just give you more information to have somebody with 15 years real estate experience speak to you and give you some questions to possibly ask your potential future agent. So anyway, guys, you are amazing. Tomorrow, what are we going to do tomorrow? Well, I think what we have to do tomorrow, because it is literally the day before the feature film, we're going to have to do some review stuff. I'm probably going to play you maybe pieces of the other movies, the first 5 movies, so you get excited about this 6th movie, Bat Mark versus Future Mark. I'm still thinking one of my favorite movies, and I haven't seen it in a while, is Three's Company, The Breakup Artist, is one of the funniest movies. And Barry the Breakup Artist is my name in that movie. And it's pretty crazy. We may have to watch that again. So one of these days, I'm not sure when, we're doing a all-day movie marathon here in Renaissance Man. Where from beginning, and maybe it'll be for Halloween. For Halloween Day, I'll put all my movies on back to back or something. So we'll have, let's think about this. There's 6 movies, and they're each an hour and a half roughly. Let's just say an hour and a half. So we're talking about 3, 6. I'm talking about 9 hours worth of movies so far. Is that right, guys? We're talking about 9 hours worth of movies so far. That's pretty freaking awesome. Woo! It's crazy. I was like, we have about 16 hours worth of music. If you go to iTunes and Spotify, just type in Mark Pires. It's free, okay, on Spotify. 16 hours. You could drive almost halfway across the country and be listening to every song I created in the last 2 years. And now you can, for 9 hours while you drive or while you're, in the passenger in a car, and for 9 hours, you could watch the Mark Pires Renaissance feature films. And we're putting out film number 7 in about a week, 2.5 weeks. It's called Grim the Comedy. And that one is going to put us over about 10.5 hours worth of feature films. It's crazy. Man, I don't know. Like, we got hundreds and thousands of hours of doing this show live for 2 hours to 4 hours or whatever every day. But to have feature films like that, I'm still blown away by this. I never, ever imagined I'd be able to create a feature film myself. And I would be the guy doing anything like major. I was like, I'd like to do one in my life. Now I'm on number 6, going on number 7. And we're now talking about Dick Facce stuff, making that number 8. Then we have Donald Trump show. Still, that means 9. Back to the Future Mark, that's 10. Stuck on Mars, that's 11. Guys, before you know it, we're going to have 13 feature films. So if you haven't followed yet, if you haven't shared yet, if you haven't gotten excited about tomorrow's show yet, maybe tonight's the night that you say, geez, I can't wait for tomorrow. So, until tomorrow, let's see who we got. I didn't get to open this up. I'm playing music and kicking it back over here. But I do want to say, Chris Donaldson, my brother, Pamela Swan, S. Coop, Trish Killian, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all your support. And tomorrow, we will do it all over again. Let me see who's on with us over here on TikTok. Garmar, thank you, my friend. Eves, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. I appreciate you so much, Eves. So yeah, tomorrow I'll come back. We're going to be playing some music, and we're going to be getting prepared for the 6th feature film premiering on Friday at 9 p.m. on YouTube. Guys, please spread the word. Help me get some people there on Friday. This is going to be exciting for me to do another feature film. And this one's got some crazy society stuff in it, man. You know, you were here for the filming. So join me tomorrow. I'll see you here. I'll try to get on earlier tomorrow. Okay, guys? So, until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires.
You got to go right now.
And it's Renaissance Man.
You got to go away.
I love you guys. See you tomorrow.